Hey guys, and happy Sunday, and welcome to the Ink Spill Booktube. Now, y'all absolutely delivered, because I said that I was going to make one, I put the link out there, and I now have 150 subscribers with no content. So today I decided to change that. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, what I'm doing here, and hopefully you stick around. So my name is Kimberly, and I have an indie bookstore in the state of Indiana. It's not online yet. Honestly, I'm so uneducated when it comes to all of that. But my bookshop is called Ink Spill. I decided to create it out of my garage, and before I downplay that, because I always do, Microsoft started in a garage. What I do is I sell used books for $2 each, and we have had such tremendous success. We have kids all over the neighborhood that ride down with their chore money in the summer and get books. I am a mother of 3, and we have a single income household, and we all love to read, as you can see. And we just don't have the money to spend on brand new books. $13 a book is absolutely outrageous. So that's something that's going to be picking me apart from other booktubers, is I typically do not buy a brand new book. I cannot afford it. So I buy used books, and yes, the author has been paid for that book that I am buying, and I also like to talk about these books, so hopefully other people will buy them as well. So we're not going to have all of these hardcover, perfectly copied books. We're just going to have books that we have book hunted at Goodwill's and thrift store, because that's what we typically like. I am not here to have my crap together. I'm just not. I've been watching Booktube and Book Talk for the last month or so, and everybody has such aesthetically pleasing bookshelves, and that is not why I'm here. We are not perfect, and we love to read, so I'm here to share the joys of reading on this Booktube. My book recommendations, and something that is completely new that I haven't really seen a lot on the internet, and I feel like it should be showcased. So with my bookstore, I also contact independently published authors, and this past year has taken a huge toll on our bookshop with the pandemic. We weren't able to do about 90% of the things we actually wanted to do with the bookshop. However, 2021 is a new year, so hopefully things change. But in the meantime, I review books for independently published authors. Indie books have such a place in my soul. They're so important to me. These authors can't and don't usually have their books in bookstores like Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. They do sell on Amazon, but sometimes that's harder to find. So I'm here to talk about them, to review them, and to link them down below so everybody else can go check them out too. These authors put so much work into it. They write the books themselves. They find somebody to do their cover art for them. They independently publish them themselves, and it's not cheap. It's just not. So that is what I want to bring to the table. When I'm watching Booktube and Book Talk, it seems like everybody's talking about the same books. And to be perfectly honest, I fell into the trap, and I went to my local library. Yes, I go to the library instead of buying brand new books. And I decided to get ACOTAR, because everyone's talking about it. And it's a good book, but honestly, it's not for me. I have some unpopular opinions, and I don't really like romance, and I don't really like fairies and vampires. I despise reading books about vampires. It is not for me. And it seems like that's what everybody is talking about. So when I'm looking for book recommendations, I can't find any that actually fit my style. I do read a little bit of everything, so there are some romances in there. There's some vampire stuff. I usually leave those to my husband. He just got done reading Midnight Sun, and I picked on him the entire time. But no, really, we all like to read in this family. I have 3 children. They are 7, 8, and 9, so they're all reading a variety of different books. And I plan to have them come on here and talk about their books as well. I have made this content, I guess, not appropriate for kids, simply for the fact that I can leave the comments on, so you guys can converse with me. You guys can leave book recommendations. You guys can talk to me, because I feel like that's such a huge thing in the YouTube world. I do have my own personal YouTube channel. I will link that down below. I talk about life in prison. I was a correctional officer in the state of Indiana for 3 years, and I feel like that's a true crime book, like, in itself. You just listen to it. And in there's so much reading to be done. Like, the inmates in the prison read books all the time, and it's such a fabulous way to spend your time. So that's what I'm bringing to the table. I have a lot of unpopular opinions, and I'm not afraid to share them. I won't rate books. I hate that. I hate when I rate books, because that to me, I don't know, it takes away some of the value of the book. Because just because I don't like it doesn't mean somebody else isn't going to like it. And I'm not going to trash talk a book either. Even if I don't like it, there are some positive points to every single book that I read. And like I said, this is my entire indie bookshelf so far, because they're so important. And talking about them is just what I want to do. I will be doing a library tour. I will be talking about this book when I finish it. And I'm a slow reader. I'm a very slow reader. So getting through some of these books is really difficult for me because I have so much going on in other parts of my life. And I feel like that's like a misconception too, that all these booktubers and these book talkers, they're reading several books a week, and I'm here to be realistic. That's it. I'm relatable, I'm realistic, and I love books. And that's all I want to talk about is books. It makes me happy. It is my happy place. I am my own socially awkward potato self, and I'm here. And like I said, I hope you guys stick around. So this is just kind of like a little intro video. There's so much more coming, and I wanted to thank you all for being here. 150 subscribers in 2 weeks' time with no content. Y'all the real MVPs. And it makes me excited because it makes me feel like more people want to know about books. They want to know what I can bring to the table. If you are a book talker or a booktuber on YouTube and you have content, let me know. If you are afraid to start a booktube, let me know, because I will support you there. I want to subscribe to everybody. I want this to be a safe space, no drama, just talking about books, just the love of books, for the love of books. So I will be posting, I haven't decided on a schedule yet, but I will be posting later this week, and I hope that you guys all have a wonderful Sunday and you guys get some reading in. So I'll see you guys next time.